Maria Woodworth-Eder was born in 1844 in a tiny log cabin in Ohio. Her family was very poor, and from childhood she worked hard, caring for animals, hauling water from a creek, and helping her mother. Life became even harder when her alcoholic father died, leaving Maria's mother to raise 6 children alone. To survive, Maria was sent to work in strangers' homes, though she was still just a young girl. At 13, everything changed. She attended a revival meeting and surrendered her life to Jesus. People said they saw a supernatural light over her as she was baptized, signs that God had chosen her for something extraordinary. Soon after, Maria had a powerful vision. She saw thousands being saved through her ministry. But she was afraid. She felt too poor, too uneducated, and too insignificant. For 7 long years, she resisted God's call. At 20, she married, hoping a normal life would quiet the voice inside her. Instead, tragedy came. 6 children were born to her, and only one survived. Grief surrounded her, yet it pushed her closer to God rather than away. When Maria herself fell seriously ill, she prayed a desperate prayer. "If you heal me, I will preach your word no matter the cost." God healed her, and Maria finally obeyed. Her first assignment was a place called Devil's Den, a town that had chased every preacher away. For 3 days she saw no success, only mockery. But on the 4th day, everything changed, people repented, lives were transformed, and Maria's ministry began to spread. Crowds of thousands came to hear her preach. Many were overcome by the Spirit, frozen in place or falling to the ground, later describing visions of heaven and hell. Miracles followed her everywhere. The blind saw, the deaf heard, and the sick were healed. But opposition grew too. Violent gangs tried to stop her, skeptics mocked her, and even her husband betrayed her. Yet Maria never backed down. She preached in dangerous streets, faced armed men without fear, and watched God transform many of them into her protectors. Through every loss, 6 children, 2 husbands, sickness, persecution, and betrayal, Maria stood firm. She became known as the grandmother of Pentecost, mentoring future leaders and shaping early Pentecostal history. Her strength came not from education or status, but from prayer. She often spent whole nights in God's presence, drawing power from Him alone. When she died in 1924 at the age of 80, she left behind a legacy of courage, miracles, and unshakable faith. Maria Woodworth-Eder proved that God can use anyone, no matter how poor, broken, or overlooked, to change the world.